Good morning, everyone. We are back on the road again. We enjoyed a couple days in Washington, D.C., and we're still headed up north. We are going to be passing by Baltimore, Maryland, and using autopilot on I-95 North. It works great. We did occasionally experience some phantom braking. Comment below if you guys have experienced that and if you could explain why you think it happens. One of my observations is because of maybe the blacktop, and then we go over a bridge and it's a lighter color. There's some type of dip in the road that may cause it to brake suddenly. We've experienced that twice. Once just now, and then the second time was in Waco, Texas. But it looks like the storm has passed and it will be a beautiful day going to see the Liberty Bell in Philadelphia. Is this the Tesla rally?
What's the rally that you guys are going down to?
It's a Corvette weekend at Ocean City.
Ocean City, okay.
Yeah, they have like about 700 vets going down there.
So I have a question
Sure.
for you. Would we fit in?
No.
Would we be welcomed?
No.
We would have to just keep moving on.
It's only Corvettes.
Okay.
Because they go down the boardwalk. Okay, so it's a big rally down there, you know.
Oh yeah.
And it's Corvettes from all over, from Jersey, Pennsylvania.
So what's going to be the most historical one there, you think?
It's hard to say. I mean, you got it from all eras.
Okay.
You have from 1953 is the oldest to 17s and 18s.
So how many Corvettes have you owned in your lifetime?
3.
3?
Yeah, 3.
Pretty cool. Any of your kids have a Corvette?
No, are you kidding?
No.
Just stayed on the line for this when I died.
Oh, nice. You got it cleaned up well.
That's Daddy's car. They're fun to drive. They really are.
Any of your grandkids? They've not gotten to drive it, right?
Well, they don't drive it. But they're old enough to drive. They don't drive it, you know. But they're fun to drive.
Neat, I like that.
So where are you?
Are
you with the?
So we are driving a Tesla, an electric vehicle, coast to coast.
Oh,
So
wow.
that's-
Where are you coming from?
We picked up the car in California. We live in Phoenix.
Oh,
and
wow.
We have almost completed our coast-to-coast road trip in New York City.
Good God, how about that? And how you like that?
With 3 kids.
How you like driving that car?
I like it. It's got a lot of acceleration.
They say that. And it has a gas mileage.
Yeah, no, I know exactly. You have to say accelerate, not gas.
As long as you have an outlet, you're good, right? Is that how it works?
Yeah, you are a little dependent. I think just right up here at the rest area. We actually fit all of our stuff in there.
You having a good time, are you? Yeah.
So where did we just come from?
DC.
Washington, D.C.
Oh,
We just
DC.
spent a few days there.
Oh, wow, that's amazing.
So we're going to grab some breakfast at Cracker Barrel and then go to a Supercharger and continue on, yeah?
So what year is your car?
2017.
Okay.
They're just fun to drive, they are. They're
yeah.
very, very much. It makes an old man feel young.
There you go.
Well, great. Well, thanks for sharing with us.
Oh, you're
wonderful.
welcome. I wish you lots of luck on your journey. Like you say, you're nearly done, right?
Yeah, well, then we have to come back.
Oh, that's right. You're going back the other- now you gotta go back
It's not
the
a
other-
one-way road trip.
Oh, my
You
God.
understand
And
that?
how long have you been traveling?
Gosh, how many weeks has it been? Are we on
Or
week 3?
almost
I think we're
on
on
3.
our 3rd
3
week.
weeks?
Yeah, so we're halfway.
So
And we're still smiling and laughing.
See, that's a little extra with those 3 little ones, you know?
yeah, but they have done great, haven't you guys? It's been pretty fun, huh? I think because of all the exciting places that we're stopping, it's making each day something fun and new for them.
You've seen lots of things.
Yeah.
You've probably seen more than the average person sees in a lifetime.
You're absolutely
And you
right.
you saw on one trip
It's a blessing for sure, yeah. They don't understand that.
Well, they'll look
yeah.
back on it and say, you know, they're old enough to have to remember.
We're creating a love for travel, and so they can explore this country and the other countries maybe after that.
That's really neat. That is really neat.
It's been fun. All right, we're gonna go grab some
Alrighty,
breakfast.
guys.
So nice
Best
to
of luck
meet
to you. Good luck.
Thanks.
Okay, take care now.
The Corvette only has 2 seats.
Wait, say that again.
I said there's a reason why a Corvette only has 2 seats. You guys enjoy that ride. We are. Different season of life.
Is that a 3 or is that a?
This is the new Model 3.
It's my family.
New 3? Yeah,
Yes.
very
You're
nice.
big.
Did you see the dash? See the computer and all in there? It's unbelievable, isn't it?
You can open up.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so we try to bring a little competition over here for you.
I hear you. Yeah, we'll be running up the road today, yeah. For sure, I love them. Yeah.
But yeah, we've driven this car from the West Coast to the East Coast.
Oh, wow.
California to here. So we're on our way up to New York City right now.
Oh my gosh.
So
Good trip.
pretty
Kids
exciting.
will love it. It's just like having a computer.
Yeah, they are.
It's new for them, and so it's keeping their interest. It's helping them kind of at least pass the time.
Yes, yes. That
So-
is very, very exciting. Well, I'm glad you
All right, we are going through Philadelphia right now. That storm that came through is gone. So clear skies again, beautiful weather, and we're gonna stop at the Liberty Bell since we're going right by it. Be a little while there, and then we're gonna work our way up to New York City.
Alright, so can somebody explain to me why there's a crack in the Liberty Bell? Comment below and let us know if you know the answer.
All right, we are here, as you know, on the East Coast, currently in Philadelphia. We get to stay with some of our friends, Dave and his family tonight, and he's got a special surprise for us. We had no clue he had this, but you're gonna love it. This is a Cobra Mustang SVT, Special Vehicle Team, that worked on this car. And we're gonna have Dave share what he has done to the car. Dave.
Steve?
Yes.
Glad you guys can come over to our house.
Great, thank you so much. Thanks so much for sharing this with us. This is amazing. This takes me back to our era together.
Yes, 1999 in all of its glory, with some updates. So all the Ford fans will, if they look closely, they'll see some 2003 exterior updates, but a lot of the stuff in the engine is all custom and modified. In 1999, these cars were not supercharged, so that's what we got in 2003, but I added a Vortex supercharger. I also put an aftercooler on here, and there was a couple other things. You can see a lot of chrome and some brushed aluminum that was done to just kind of highlight the engine a little bit. But this has just been a labor of love, and I reached a stopping point about, I would say 7 or 8 years ago, because I really didn't want to do anything else. I think I really got the car to where I was happy with it. So yeah, now I just take it around every once in a while and bring it to a few shows, and we just have some fun with it.
So what's the power that's in here?
So to the rear wheels, we put down 475. Wow. So, you know, if you were to see that advertised, you know, from the factory, that would probably be at least 500 or maybe 5.25. But, you know, just keeping it real, if it's 475 to the wheels.
The color right here, this matches your seats inside the car, right. Is that right?
That's right. So these are powder-coated valve covers, and those were made popular by the GT500 and also the Ford GT. And I just decided to have a little bit of fun and just kind of do that blue thing with the interior. So those are Corbeau seats. There's just some racing seats. And I also just added some silver accents in the car. There's also a Pioneer touchscreen navigation thing, which was just a nice little upgrade from what was there before. But I was trying to have some fun with it, do the things that I liked, but yet hopefully not go overboard. So that's always the fun with these cars.
Man, it would be neat to take it out on the track and race it against our Tesla one day.
Yeah, I would be a little concerned. I think that Tesla's got a lot of torque under the curve, so I don't know. I think it would be pretty close. So in order for me to fit the aftercooler in the car, what we had to do was actually take the battery out and put it back there. So that's the battery box.
So this is just like, really like a race car would be in a sense, because you need to even out the weight distribution along the whole car.
Sure, right. Ideally, if you can have a 50-50 weight distribution, and some guys might argue with, you know, if you want some a little bit more on the rear or on the front, it really depends on how picky you are. But if you can get it 50-50, that would be ideal, especially for balancing, or if you're doing, you know, more of a road course.
And so how often do you take this car out and drive it?
Not often, believe it or not. I like to keep the car pretty mint, but I would actually hate to be driving this in whatever inclement weather. I think the car might slip around a little bit, so not much, to be honest. I mean, this is pretty much, I would say, a little bit of a garage queen, so it does deserve to come out a little bit more, but after having the 3 kids, that definitely keeps me a little bit more grounded.
Yeah, well, we're noticing that too. We got our 3 kids on this road trip, and it's been great, but however, it does seem like they turn into our priority, right?
Absolutely, right. This used to be the thing I used to think about. Now it's definitely on the back burner, and you know, my kids are really what I think about the most.
Well, I think you and me both have that perspective of, right, you know, wanting to train up our kids for the next generation.
Absolutely.
And do that in a good and great godly manner. So, but this is still fun, right?
Absolutely, yeah. It's great. It sounds great, and even if cars do outperform it, I mean, nothing's going to beat that great Ford V8 sound, especially the that nice whistle that you get from the centrifugal supercharger that you get from the Vortex. So, yeah, it's the whole thing. It's the you know, the aesthetic of being in the car, but then more importantly, I mean, the performance and the sound.
Would you start the car for us?
Absolutely, yeah.
We're not going to wake the kids up, are we?
No, you won't. I hope this isn't anticlimactic, just because the every once in a while I might need to recharge the battery. So.
Okay.
All right, guys.
Well, thank you so much, and thanks for letting us stay with you this evening as we make our journey across America.
Yeah, absolutely. It's been a pleasure.
Cool.
See you guys. See you, YouTube.